Hey guys, it's CognitivePit, and I am bringing you another Starcraft 2 game, this time a Protoss versus a Zerg. We are seeing Nemesys again, playing Firehawk, the Zerg player. Now, this game, I'll give a little spoiler, short enough that I don't need to times 2 it at all, so I won't. And just give this a try. The opening will be a little slow, but I'll talk about the possibilities we could see out of these two players. Now, for Zerg against Protoss, there will be a fast expand. There will definitely not be some sort of one base all-in or anything like that. There's guaranteed a fast expand. Expect a fast expand out of Nemesys, whether it be a 3-gate expand or a Forge fast expand. Forge fast expand on this map is much more likely, just because you're able to do it because of this one ramp right here, connecting the expansion up to the main. Now, as for Zerg, he is doing the extractor trick to get in that extra drone before he gets his overlord, and he should be getting his hatch down around 15. That is generally a normal time to get that down. It looks like Nemesys might be coming over to try to harass, maybe try to stop that expansion from coming down at all. Well, not at all, but delay it, maybe perhaps with the pylon or something. That's very normal. Nemesys is just probing right now. There has not been a forge, which I'm surprised about, and it looks like he might actually just be going for a Nexus first, and that is what it looks like he'll be doing, a Nexus first build, which can be quite risky against a Zerg, but it looks like that's what he's going to be going for. He'll probably get a forge afterwards, though, just for that early defense against Lings, because I don't know what else he could do by going this route here. Looks like a gas is coming up, so we can expect some fast, semi-fast speedlings after this expansion. Nothing too much else to talk about. From here, Nemesys can do a couple of things. He can tech to quite a few things, actually. He could be going for a 6-gate with a Blink. He could get a Twilight Council. Well, I guess you need a Twilight Council to get Blink, but he could get the Twilight Council and go DTs. You could even go Void Rays with a few gates. So the options are open, and for the Zerg, we're probably going to see some normals, some Lings, some Roaches. Nothing too much. There is a lot of gas getting up. He is actually waiting to get this spawning pool until he has the 100 gas, pretty much. So that's an interesting play. He has the 100, and he's actually not pulling out. So I'm surprised to see this. There must be a Roach Warren coming down semi-soon out of him. As for Nemesys, we're gonna see, yep, the Forge is coming up. There's a nice cancel from Nemesys. I'm not quite sure what he's talking about, since maybe must have missed it. No idea. As you can see, the gateway is just coming up for Nemesys, and that's pretty much what happens with these Forge's fast expands. The gateway is at the 4-minute 30-second mark, much later than normal, but you're able to get many more gateways up, usually around 6. Pretty fast, actually. It's quite the nice timing attack. As you can see, Zerg is just doing his normal stuff, getting more drones. He is droning pretty heavily. Has he gotten any Lings out? Not that I've seen. I don't think he's gotten any Lings out. There are Queens finally in production, so by getting this hatch first and delaying the spawning pool, he has actually neglected those Queens till right now. Whoa, 12 Zerglings coming out right now, and that could be quite a bit. Unfortunately, these cannons will be up by the time he gets here, so it's not going to be able to do, he's not going to be able to do too much damage with these Lings. Is he waiting for speed to do any harassment? That looks like what he's waiting for. But with those cannons up, there won't be too much he can do, and a Baneling nest is coming down. That is quite interesting. He might be doing a ZvP sort of Baneling bust through here and try to take out a lot of these drones, and it actually might work the way this is set up. We will just have to find out. Still just getting 14 more Zerglings. It looks like he is getting quite a few Lings here. It looks like he might be trying to go for the win right now. Now, if Nemesys can hold this off, he will be in a very nice position. He does have 2 Zealots out, but Zealots are so slow that there's absolutely nothing he can do about these Speedlings going in and destroying the probes. There are quite a few banelings in on the way. I think there was a total of 12. So, a pretty large amount. It looks like Warp Gate is just being started. And, whoa, Baneling bust, he destroyed it. But it looks like deciding to attack there was not the right move. These lings are in the main though, and he is actually going for the banelings, which I'm not so sure is a good idea. He could be going in and doing some damage, but we'll have to see how this ends up for Firehawk. It looks like they are gonna get in, and he pulls the drones off a little too fast, and that there's one baneling left, but it does not look like he'll be able to do too much damage. It is at the drone, or at the probes, but it does not seem to be able to do any damage. Oh, that is close, and it does almost nothing. That was quite unfortunate for Firehawk. That's gonna put him a little bit behind by getting so many of... Yep, and he absolutely says Nemesys is no fun. It is putting him quite behind. He had to stop droning for a while to get this many lings, and it looks like he's not done, too. Looks like he's getting more and more down. This is not looking good for Firehawk right now, though the game is not over at all. It looks like Nemesys is actually getting quite high in the minerals, and his gateways are not... Oh, they're just coming out right now, and he's still quite high in the minerals. So he should be able to do pretty well coming up here in a little bit. It looks like Firehawk still, he's just sorry for that little bit of lag. It looks like he's just peeking up with these. But another expansion is coming down for Firehawk, which is basically the only way he's going to be able to get a lead right now is by getting those extra drones and being able to hold off the 6th gate, which is what I believe is coming. Actually, it looks like 8 gateways. He has floated floating so much. Nemesys knows that he's got quite a bit going on right here. Probably because he had to deal with that Baneling harass for a little while, but not a big deal at all. He is very far ahead. A Roach Warren is just coming down now, and that is a little bit too late for Firehawk. He's really going to have to kick it into gear to hold off the 8-gate push that is going to come. And it looks like, oh, that is the Cybernetics core coming down. He's gearing up to destroy this Cybo so that he can actually get out of his base, because if you notice, this is a full wall in. So there's no supply depots here that he can push down to get out of his base. So it looks like, if I am correct, there's going to be a 10-gate push. That is a lot of gateways, but with the amount of money that he has, he should be able to support that. There are not any roaches out yet, which is quite dangerous. There's actually not many units for Firehawk at all, and there's about to be a huge surge of units. A huge surge of units coming out for Nemesys. He's destroying that Cybernetics core. And really, it looks like Firehawk has no idea what is going to be coming into his base. He does have up the Roach Warren, but he is not getting enough roaches. 6 are coming out right now, but 6 roaches against this many stalkers and sentries is not going to do well whatsoever. This is not looking good for Firehawk. This is quite a few gateways. I'm not too sure what Firehawk can do. It looks like another 9, some more roaches coming out. That is going to help a bit, but is it going to be enough to hold off this push? This is huge. He is absolutely going to lose this bottom expansion here, which is not ideal. It was pretty much the only chance that Nemesys puts down the force field to stop any reinforcements from coming to stop this, but it looks like he does not care. Firehawk is sacking this no matter what. He knows he can't hold this off right now. He's really trying to get... Oh, he's getting some Banelings right now, which against this many Stalkers, it's not actually going to do too much. But he really has no other options but to hope to get some nice splash damage with those Banelings, and it's the only way he's going to win this engagement. More roaches coming out, but it does not look like there's going to be enough for Firehawk. Nemesys has quite the food lead, over 40, so it's going to be quite difficult for Firehawk to hold this off. Some Spine Crawlers would be nice, mainly because he just can't build enough roaches right now. And this engagement is not going to work for Firehawk whatsoever. It looks like, oh, he's gearing up to take another, he's gearing up to take his 3rd, and not gonna work out for Firehawk at all. Does not even need to take this and ooh. It's the effin' 6 gate, I presume. Unfortunately for him, he missed a couple. There are actually... Oh my god, was I wrong? There are only 9. My mistake. I've been saying 10 gate this whole time. There are only 9 gates. My apologies, and he is still able to hold off with those 9 for quite a while without needing to expand again. So yeah, you were actually incorrect, Firehawk. It was the 9 gate push, which absolutely decimated. Now guys, if you have any games you want me to cast or do anything like that, just let me know. Let me know if I'm improving at this at all. I really want to continue doing this. I think it's a lot of fun, but I know I'm quite awful at it right now, so I'm going to keep working on it. You guys send me any games you want to see, or right now they're just going to be from people I asked to send me games. Perhaps sometime I'll start casting my own games, but not for quite some time. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.